It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' sure-handed tight end. He's coming off a successful week catching the ball, 130 yards. It's the Jaguars.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by... pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Lawrence will throw.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdowns!
Travis Etienne,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the slant, this is Chark.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Kick catching is there. Kicking.
A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
They will get full yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the 1st drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. The ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Now Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Back to throw here. And he rifles one incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10-0 the score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
The Texans sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On play action, they'll throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll look to throw again. And this is Cook with the grab.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. First and 10, it's Pierce.
And some room to roam now.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Allen Robinson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talked a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And a dump off here to Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. On 4th down is Logan Cook to punt. Desmond King back deep. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
And now out comes Houston. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The touch and time here are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now back to throw.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught left side by Cooks.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will knot us up at 10.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on him. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Robinson's got it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Lawrence will throw.
His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
There's no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went through on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 60.
And the Texans have moved out in front.
Lots of look to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he's got some space here. And yet again. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Holding. Offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And it's intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a threat? Do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Delay of game. Offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
On a slant, here's Collins.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Pierce. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll drop the throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback with his third touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
It's caught. It's Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Traquan Smith from 17 yards out.
And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Houston set to take over. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early's opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Black shot. Drill green.
They're going to look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 10, a little under 50 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to throw, Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
Finding room at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Here's Lawrence.
Looking in zone for Jones. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra. Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home